We are back again.
Yes, we are back. Hello. So tonight for the 7 o'clock, I thought I'd do something a little different. Um, those of you guys who have been watching, for the last couple of days have seen me on by myself. And Rochelle and I have been doing a series that's kind of been really, really cool about life getting better.
Much
So
better.
we decided to combine it tonight and do our 7 o'clock with that in mind. So we're going to talk about tonight, we're going to talk about what's stopping you. And like I promised at 1 o'clock, we're going to talk about some resources. But before we get into all of that,
I'm going to open up with a prayer. We have a lot of things that's going on right now in this world that we are in. So just a quiet moment for a second. Breathe in and breathe out. Mother, Father God, I want to say thank you for this moment right here, right now. I ask you to watch over all those that are being somehow having fear in their lives at this point, that things are going on in their life right now that just might not seem right to them. But we know, God, that you are in the mix of all things. We know that wherever we are, God, that you are with us, walking beside us, guiding our path, and holding our hands. I thank you for watching over us every step of the way, for those that are in bondage, for those that are hurt, for those that are crying right now, for those that can't find a way out. Let them know that you are there with them, God. Let them know that the shining light will come through. Thank you once again for this moment of us being together to share information, but to think of others, to do our best to help others. Let somebody hear our messages and let it help change somebody's life. Ashe.
well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rochelle, for that. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching the recording. Those of you who haven't been watching us for a couple of days, I'm going to just put this out there. We are on multiple channels. So welcome all of you guys from the different channels, from wherever you're watching the live or the recording. We're happy that you guys tuned in for sure. So let's start off with, before we get into resources, let's talk about the inner stuff. The thing that stops us the most when it comes to fulfilling our dreams. What is that?
It's called fear. The big FEAR. False evidence appearing real. Fear.
Yeah.
Fear can take control of our lives immediately. You can be doing some work and you figure out something that you can't do. Like you can't send a document. All of a sudden you go into a whole spiral. I can't do this. I can't. Yes, you can do it. Just take a moment to stop, breathe, walk away, get some water, come back and try it again.
Yeah. I remember when technology first came out, and they were talking about the internet and all of this stuff, and I was like, what in the world is this stuff? It sounded very complicated. It had its own language, and people were talking about it like it was English, and it wasn't for me. It was very overwhelming, and I was afraid because it was something I didn't understand. It sounded very, very complicated, and I didn't realize that I could take it step by step by step. And the same thing is true for your life,
Yes.
for business, because we've been talking a lot about finances, and realistically, to change your life, a big portion of that includes your finances.
Yes, it does.
So whether you're working for someone else or you've decided to be an entrepreneur and have your own business, money is really that key. It opens the door. It's the resource kind of thing that you need to pave the way for other things, whether it's more family time, whether it's vacation time, whether it's saving for your retirement. It doesn't really matter. But a lot of times we have fear
dealing with money. The idea of getting more money, the idea of not getting enough money, the idea of planning ahead, money hasn't even come to you yet, and you're already thinking about it. All of that can bring on fear, can bring on anxiety.
Right. And the internal stuff. Am I good enough? Am I, like with me and the internet, am I going to be able to learn it? Am I going to be able to know how to do this?
Mhm.
Am I going to have what it takes to be successful?
I think that was my big thing with starting entrepreneurship was, can I do this? Can I talk to people? Are they going to listen to me? Are they going to understand what I'm saying? There was, and I hadn't even started yet, but I already had a list of reasons why not to, that I thought I shouldn't do it. But if you let fear stop you, you won't grow.
Right.
Things won't change if you let fear stop you.
And just like you said, there's a big piece of that where we go to step 5, like you were talking about. Like you were talking about, like, oh, well, can I do this? Do I know this? Do I know that? Well, you didn't take step 1. And that's what gets us overwhelmed, is because we jump to like step 5, step 20, and we haven't figured out step 1. And we don't realize that all we have to do is the next step.
Mhm.
And the next step. We don't have to figure out all 20 all at the same time.
And sometimes the steps don't have to even be the same day. You can start, step 1 is just writing down things that I want to do.
Yeah.
Put it on a piece of paper and leave it there and go do something else. And then come back another day and look at it again.
Right. Because if you're sick and tired, that's what I talked about earlier this afternoon. If you're sick and tired of your present situation, the job, it's not making enough money, the hours are taking you away from the people that you love, then it really is time for you to take a hard look as to what else do I want to do. And what we don't want to have happen for you is to let fear stop you. Well, I've only got 10 more years on the job, so, I guess I can make it. But let me ask you this. If you stay on that job for 10 more years and get a pension, is that going to be enough?
Exactly. And nowadays we hear that your pension that you get is not equal to the salary that you were making. So now you have a pension, you're getting less money.
Absolutely. And inflation. And so the price of goods and services is going up. Look at gas. So now you've got this, you can't really you're living paycheck to paycheck now. Now you get a pension, which is less money, like probably, 40%, maybe if you're lucky, 50% of what you're making. And you're supposed to live on that when gas and everything else is going up. So then you're thinking, okay, well, I'll retire and I'll get another job. No. So now you're still clocking in. Yes. Now your time is still not your own, and you haven't fulfilled your dreams.
Or even with getting another job. If you think you're too old, well, I'm too old, I can't do this. Age is how you feel. So even if you leave your job, you can still do something else that you love, not a job, but a business that you love and you are crazy about doing every day.
Absolutely.
Age doesn't have anything to do with it.
And no offense though, if you are older, you probably have a lot of wisdom and experience to share that someone could learn from, that they will actually pay you to learn that. Like your skills and your talents.
Sharing your experience, just like you said, that sounded good.
Yeah. So what we want you to do is not let fear stop you. And then you wind up at retirement age, like over 60% of the United States, who's going to retire in poverty. Because what happened was you let fear stop you from making a decision to change your life, for life to get better for you. Instead, you kind of ignored it and just was like, well, I'll deal with it when it comes. But it's going to be a mess then. Then you're really going to be overwhelmed, because now you're stressed. Time is sensitive. You're about to retire. You don't have the savings. You don't know what you're going to do. You're trying to look for a job, and who knows what market you're going to retire in.
And I think a lot of times too, when we have an idea that continually comes to us, it means it's meant. But sometimes we ignore it or put it to the side. No, I can't do that. I'm too old to do that. I don't have enough money to do that. My mama didn't do it. My daddy didn't do it. It came to you. It's for you to do.
Absolutely. We tell our clients that all the time. If it keeps coming at you, it's a calling.
Calling.
God, the divine, is talking to you, tapping you on the shoulder, saying, hey, by the way, you need to listen. So we really feel that in our hearts, and we get clients all the time who are saying that over and over again. They have this passion, they have this drive of this thing they want to do, and they don't know how to put it together.
Right. What if? Or how about that? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let's stop that. Think about, what do you want to do for your life? What do you want to do to be happy? Think about it and do it. You can try it, do it. The first step is to put it on paper. The first step is to try it because you'll never know.
No, do
What?
or do not. There is no
Ah,
try. You know
Star
what I
Wars.
do? You opened the door, so
I did.
I had to geek a little bit.
That's all right.
I had to geek a
But
little
you're
bit.
right.
But yeah,
Do it or don't do it.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah, you absolutely. We just don't want you to let fear creep up on you and you look around and you're 60 years old and you're like, oh my goodness, where did it go? What's my plan? You know, you might be able to retire from your job at 62 or 65 and you're 60 and you're looking around like, I don't really have a solid plan. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have enough money in the bank, savings, to actually really retire. So now you might be stuck on a job even longer. But there, you know, there's always a way.
Always.
And I want you to hear that.
Yes.
I don't care. Like Rochelle started off saying, you know, fear is false evidence appearing real, meaning it's false. Meaning it is false. It is not true. Doesn't mean you don't feel it. Doesn't mean you don't get the anxiety or the stress about it. It just means that in the reality of life, it isn't true. It's an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
So the key is to know that it's an illusion and still go ahead anyway.
That's right.
That's courage. Courage doesn't mean I don't have fear. It just means I go forward anyway. So here's the question. What are you not going forward in your life that's stopping you from achieving these amazing things from your life getting better?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and only you can answer that. And you know, when you sit down with yourself in the dark in your room,
when it's just you,
you know the answer. You can say whatever you want on social media and to family and whatever the case is, but you know in your heart of hearts when you're alone where that fear and anxiety comes from, what's actually stopping you.
What they say in the midnight hour.
Yeah. What? I've had so many of those. Oh my goodness.
And you have to put faith in there.
Yeah.
Right. You have to put faith in there.
What?
You know, you have to put whatever God you serve, know that no matter what you go through, even in business, that your God is there as well.
Oh yeah, that's a must. Like we deal with our clients and we're always talking about God, the divine. It's in everything. Because if you think you can take this entrepreneur journey without faith, without that walk, good luck. Just tell me how you do it. Because I don't know too many millionaires and billionaires who do it without it. Now, what they call their divine or God is their own business.
Exactly.
But let me be clear with you. They believe in universal law. They believe in that universe, that source, all of that stuff, law of attraction,
yes.
All of that, because they understand it. They see what propelled them forward. And you can talk to any of them, read their books, go to watch their YouTube channel. They've all had fear.
Yes,
but they've moved forward anyway.
No great person hasn't had fear. No great person hasn't been afraid of that first step. But guess what? They did it, and that's the point.
And they still have fear. Let me be crystal clear, because a lot of people are still trying to achieve another level, whatever that is for them in their life. It might be financial, it might be other things, but they're still going through fear. And they've just created a practice on how to deal with the fear. It's not that, oh, they're done with fear for the rest of their life.
No, it still comes up.
No.
We are humans. So one of our emotions is fear.
Absolutely. So yeah, so we're really, as you can see, we could go on for this for a long, long time.
I'm trying not to quote, too many people.
I know, but we just want you to understand that fear doesn't have to stop you, no matter what that fear is and what, oh, I'm not enough, I'm not this, I'm not that. We don't believe that should stop you from doing what you were put here to do.
Or what people are going to say about what I'm doing.
Oh, that's a whole nother thing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's a whole, I was about to say, we go on that too, because that's a whole other video, realistically, about listening to outside people and listening to the world and society.
Their fears on you.
Absolutely. And you just need to know, if you have a desire in your heart for your life to get better, you can do it. There is a way to do it. There really, really is. And we're big proponents, as you guys can tell, is about entrepreneurship. It is our business. This is what we do. We have 4 pillars. Let's see. We have 4 pillars that we believe in.
We're going to get this right. Excellent.
And we talk about it all the time, which is very funny. If we were just talking, we'd rattle it off. But when you're on camera and you're live, it's like,
that's right.
You got one?
Yes, income, unlimited income. The fear to have money come into you when you want it and when you need it. It just shows up. Not having to chase it, not having to always calculate if I have enough for this, enough for this. No, unlimited income to be able to have the money that you need and want when you need it and want it.
Right. And that's what happens, like Rochelle was saying, when you don't have fear.
Mhm.
You know, our other premise is having a business that you can take anywhere.
Anywhere.
Now, we're not saying that there shouldn't be brick and mortars, because we all love the brick and mortar
right.
buildings in our community,
I
because we don't
love
like
my
to travel.
favorite restaurant.
Right. We don't like to travel forever to get food or clothes or things like that we need.
That's right.
But a lot of us now are feeling like, okay, I want a business that no matter what, I can do anywhere, anytime, any place that suits me. And so we help our clients to develop those kind of businesses. Got another one?
We enjoy helping other people. That's why we do this. Any kind of business you have, are you helping somebody?
Yeah.
Is a client coming to you? Is a person coming to you? Is a friend coming to you? Helping other people help yourselves as well. It makes you feel good. They feel good, you feel good, it's a good day.
Yeah. So that's one of the premises of clients we work with. We pretty much only work with people who want to help others. So if you're just there to chase money and it's all about the money for you, we don't work with people like that.
Right.
We have actually people we can refer you to, because we do know people that is their vision, that's what they do. But it's not something that we do. We believe in making an impact in the world, and we work with people who want to do the same.
Impact in the world.
Yes. And our last one, is time. Is time freedom. We help our clients create a schedule that fits their lifestyle. And it may change, because as different things happen in your life and different situations come up, so does your time allotment. So we believe in creating schedules and systems that, that fit into your lifestyle, so that your business fits the lifestyle that you have.
Right.
So that it's smooth flowing and it feels easy and almost effortless and doesn't feel like a grind.
And you're not running around with your head cut off trying to get here, there, and there. Have a schedule that fits you. Have a calendar that you enjoy looking at, and you're not overwhelmed trying to get to point A and B, and you forgot about C.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's share some resources with you. Some basic resources about entrepreneurship. So you want to start with one kind of business people can do? Or you want me to start?
You start, because my brain just stopped.
Okay. So one of the things that you can do, and this is for people, now I'm going to say this, most of the things that I'm going to mention are brick and mortar, but there are some that you can do anywhere else, and that's a franchise. So if you're nervous about having a business where you have to totally start it from scratch, getting a quality, good franchise is a wonderful thing. I bought into a franchise years ago, and I absolutely loved that business. And I loved having that franchise, because one of the things they had was training. So they totally showed me how to set up the business, how to put everything together, all the items that I need, how to do the build out of the building that I was in, how to pick the right building. All of that is done for you with a franchise. Now, there is a fee for every franchise for that corporation, and you tend to have monthly fees that you have to pay that franchise. So I would say look into franchises. As the country starts to open up, they normally have franchise expos where you can go in and you can see different franchises. They also have coaches out there. I know I have some colleagues, I don't know if they're on right now, but I have some colleagues that actually will coach you through picking out the right franchise for you. So there are people out there that can help you pick the right franchise for your situation. But there are some franchises, a small amount, that are not brick and mortar, that you can take that franchise anywhere. But I would definitely, if you want sort of that turnkey system, that it's all put together for you, then a franchise is really good. But the investment tends to be a bit higher with a franchise. And the next level down from that,
I would say, would be direct sales. Finding, let's say, a product that you really like and you want to sell it to other people. And in doing that, you can get unlimited income, because it's your schedule. If you enjoy the product You will tell other people about it. You're able to make money and help other people as well. So it's all in one.
Yeah.
And also, let's say you are still working right now. You can do both. You can do your regular job, maybe a couple of hours a week. You can do the direct sales.
Absolutely. And direct sales comes, and this is the other advantage to a direct sales company, it comes with training. So that you're not left out there alone to put your business together. Every direct sales company that I know comes with training.
And they own website as well,
Yeah,
already made.
Right. So you have the marketing materials that you need for your business. So there's a lot of hand holding with direct sales.
You're not out there by yourself.
Right. You'll get a coach and a mentor that will help you grow your direct sales business. So for those of you who are having a lot of fear about starting a business, direct sales is a great way to even ease into business, because they're going to teach you about how to market, what's the beauty of sales, how to put a business together. They're going to help you with all of that structure so that you're not alone. Even if you have another idea that you want to do on your own, I know tons of people who started out in direct sales. And after they felt comfortable, they also had their own business as well. So some people do both. And we're one of those people. We absolutely do both, because there's products we love. Direct sale products tend to be like 10 times better than what you'll find on any shelf that's out there. So we love our direct sales, companies. And if you guys are watching that have direct sales, definitely comment below. Let people know what direct sales company that you have. The one that we're involved with, I'll just let you guys know, is a financial membership.
Yes.
So we believe, like we keep talking about, money is important. So we've invested in a company that helps other people get their money correct, as for lack of a better word. But we have experts that do all the work and help people get their money in order, so people don't have to go back to school or learn how to deal with their money. These experts do it for them. It's just like a membership like Netflix. You pay and the experts take care of it for you.
Also with direct sales too, you get to meet people.
Yeah.
You get to meet people that you would never have met. People online, people outside. So it's a whole community of meeting different people.
Absolutely. And you're part of a team, so you don't feel like you're going this alone. So if you're interested in learning more about the direct sales that we're in, comment below saying want more.
Yes.
And we will send you some information. We'll let you know. We'll have a conversation with you. If you're interested in other direct sales companies, let us know. Like I said, I do have peers who we're affiliated with, and I probably know somebody in the field that you might be interested. You'd be surprised how much direct sales there is out there. And it's a great way to kind of get your foot in the door in business. I call it, a turnkey business, realistically, because the things are done for you when you do direct sales. And then the other part of business is creating something on your own.
On your own, 100% your idea, what you want to do.
Yeah. And we have a lot of clients. Most of the clients that we deal with are those kind of clients. They're passion driven. They want to create a business that is their passion, that is their focus. I always say that people want to create their joy and not another job. So we help people do that from scratch, from having an idea or 5 ideas, which a lot of my clients come with because they're creatives. And we hone that in. We narrow it down saying, okay, where do you want to start? Where are your expertise? And then we map that out. And we're just guides. You're the guru of your life. And that's what I teach my clients, to master business for themselves in a way that is comfortable for them, that fits who they are and their lifestyle. That's key, because there isn't a one size fit all. Like we've just mentioned 3 different types of businesses that, kind of genres of businesses that you can start. So it's totally up to you, and you can do combinations of those things.
Right.
Realistically, you totally can. It is totally up to you how you do this. You are in charge.
And the most important thing, as we keep saying, do what you love.
Yeah.
No matter what you do. In this day and age, you need to do things that you want to do, that you enjoy doing, and that you love doing.
Yeah. And as we keep talking, we love helping entrepreneurs. That is our thing. We love helping people make more money. We love the fact of your finances getting better so you're not stressed. So that's why we're in that direct sales company, because we really believe that when your financial portfolio is good and solid, you can do so many things. Like we just talked about retirement. Well, our financial company helps with that.
Right.
You know, it does all of that. You've got credit issues right now. Well, our financial company helps with that. You know, you've got too many bills and you need them smaller. Well, our financial company does that. You know, it's this whole complete membership that we don't do.
Not at all.
So we help people get involved with that, and we might provide training to people, but we get to help our other clients. And that's the beauty of it. Like, we're not experts in that field, but those clients who need that hand holding, who want to learn, how do I put something together that's my passion? We get to spend time with them.
And you are not in this by yourself. No. Remember, we didn't learn these things in school. No. Some of us had to make mistakes to get it right. Yeah. And we want to help you get it right. No matter what situation you're in today, there is a way out. And that's why we're doing this. That's why we're here.
Yeah, we don't want you to struggle like we did. We don't want anyone to take as long as we did to make these decisions, to live in fear, to have life not get better. You know, we want you to avoid the mistakes that we made. That's why we do what we do. That's why we're providing this information, some resources for you guys. And if you have questions, by all means, put them down. We will do a video and answer those questions.
Yes, we will.
Because we want to make sure that you're just not suffering. There's too much of that.
Yes.
There's way, way, way too much of that. And we don't want you to have to do that. So we want to provide the information. So like I said, comment below wherever you're watching. You know, comment below saying, yeah, I want more information. And let me say this, if one of our business partners has sent you to this video, get back with them.
Yes.
And say, you know what, how can you help me? Because let them know your situation. And I'm telling you, we work with some phenomenal people who have amazing resources throughout the United States and beyond, by the way, and beyond. So we really can provide you with some assistance. That's what we're here to do. We love to be of service. We love to help people. It's fun for us.
Yes, it's our way of giving back.
Yeah, we kind of geek out on it. You know, it's kind of our thing. We geek out. And as you can tell, we do, because this has been our longest video. And I'm looking at the time. So we're going to wrap this up because we've been talking to you guys for a while. But no, seriously, don't let fear stop you. Really get the information you need. Take the breath and just ask for more information. If you can't do any more than that, just get information.
Take control of your life today.
Be the leader of your life. It's definitely important. All right, guys, we're going to end for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah.
Friday.
One more day.
Friday.
One more day. And I've got a special announcement for those of you who are on my page and are really looking to start your entrepreneurship journey for sure. I've got something major coming out next week and I'm super excited. So guys, stay tuned for that. But yes, we will be back tomorrow.
Yes.
Definitely with another topic. All right, guys.
Have a